Remember, I said before that master numbers are alchemical, as in they are the exalted states of their base numbers. Well, a couple weeks back, I received revelation that all the master numbers, so that is 11, 22, 33, and so on, up until 99, all those master numbers have a unique base number, each of them. And it was just for me to put it on paper to confirm this thought that I had. And if I just show this to you quickly, if you just have a look at what I've written, I don't know if that's any good for you out there, if you can read it. Probably should put it portrait actually. That should be better. Yeah. So as you can see, you've got what? 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. Sorry, let me just bring this better down actually. I hope that's better for you all out there. Yeah? Can you see that all? So each master number, as I have written it above at the top, has a unique base number, which I've done just below it. And the point with this is each alchemical number, which is a master number, that's what it's also known as, but I like to call them alchemical numbers, because you see, with each number, each base number, so let's look at the number 2, for example. So as you can see there, you got the number 2, and its master number, the alchemical number, is number 11. And then you've got the number 4, and its master number, the alchemical number, is 22. And this one is quite key actually in regards to us three-dimensional beings right now, the number 4 and the number 22, and I'll come to that in a moment. So with each base number, giving number 2 for example, you can either be vibrating on that frequency of 2, or if you switch it up, you can vibrate on the alchemical level, which is number 11. And of course, I'm not going to tell you the meanings for each master number or alchemical number. You would have to do that yourselves. It's very straightforward with Google and everything we have nowadays. And of course, you can also research the base numbers too. And I would love to hear what people discover, because we're always making discoveries. I made this discovery myself, quote unquote. Myself and my others. Me, myself, and I made this awareness. And I'm sure many other people before me and after me have come to this awareness. I've made some notes there as well, but just to focus again on the master numbers, the alchemical number. So this one, 33, is Jesus's number, 6. And I've also put an interesting note there too, is the base number corresponding with the dimension. For example, you got the base number 6 corresponding with the 6th dimension. Base number 4 corresponding with the 4th dimension, number 2 with the 2nd, 66 with the 3rd. That's just a crazy thought. Who knows? Somebody I'm sure can debunk that. And I've also made a link here with number 2 and 9, because as you can see below, I've also done calculations. 1 plus 1, for example, equals 2. 1 times 1 equals 1. Interestingly enough though, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 2 times 2 equals 4. So no matter if you multiply or add 2 together, you'll get the same answer. And then you've got 9 plus 9 equals 18, and 9 times 9 equals 81. So in essence, that is the same number, just a reflection. 18 and 81 is a reflection. So I've linked those two. You can see what looks like some sort of black hole or some sort of vortex, whatever, linking the number 2 and the 9. By the way, 9 minus 2 equals 7, which we all know as lucky number 7. But I mentioned the number 4 and the number 2, 22, for a specific reason. And that is, you see, when it comes to the number 22, number 22 is known as the master builder. Master building in terms of linking the third dimension with the fourth dimension. As I said before, you got 22, its base number is 4. So 4 is all about harmonizing and integrating, and a lot of effort to do that, which we have to go through our cross, remember. So the higher vibration of that 4, the exalted state of that 4, if you're functioning on an alchemical level, so if you are an alchemist, rather than functioning on 4, you'll be functioning on 22. So you will be a master builder. So number 4 is a builder, number 22 is a master builder, if you get the gist of what I'm getting at. So yeah, as I said before, each base number has its master number. So practice a number in its exalted state, and that's alchemy. So you've got number 11 corresponding with number 2, 22, 4, 33, 6, 44, 8, 55, 1, 66, 3, 77, 5, 88, 7, and finally 99, 9. And that's the breakthrough number, you know. 22 is the magic number to ascend to 4D. 33 is the magic number to ascend to 6D, and so forth. I want somebody to debunk that, please, because I'm not so convinced, if I'm honest with you, on that whole aspect of the base number corresponding with the dimension. But who knows, it may do. I think I have heard some esoteric teachers saying that Jesus ascended to the 6th dimension, which is pure love. So number 33, his ascension age, which corresponds with 6 to the 6th dimension, that could be plausible. And with us on a lower level, and bear in mind, obviously, this is not, this shouldn't limit us. If you're functioning on a particular level, doesn't mean that's where you're at for the entirety. You can always switch gears, go levels up, go levels down too, if you're not careful. With us specifically, if you ask me, I would say we need to focus on the master number 22. That is bridging the gap between our lower selves, 3D, and our higher selves, the dimensions above. Yeah. So our ascension number, in essence, is 22 if we're going to ascend to the 4th dimension. And who knows, it may even be beyond that for some of us. But I thought I would just put that out there. And again, if you just notice, I've put some calculations there, and you can see there's 2. If you see the answers of each of those corresponding master numbers as you progress through the numbers, it's going up by 2s, the answers. So the whole, basically, to put it in short, all the master numbers, when it comes to alchemy, all the master numbers are linked by the number 2. You see the number 2 everywhere. And for us, again, as I said, we want to be focusing on the number 4, because the number 4 on steroids is 22, 2 to the power of 2. And 2 is all over this alchemical sheet here. So we want to be focusing on not only the number 4 energy, but the number 2 energy, and then the number 2 energy to the power of 2, which is 4 exalted, 22. Research master number 22, and it may make sense what I'm saying. I hope I'm doing a good job here. But we want to be practicing alchemy. And when it comes to master numbers, as I said, for all of you out there who see master numbers, be it number 1111, number 2222, and all sorts of other sequences, you want to be looking at this alchemy, this, the master numbers when it comes to numerology. Because, as I said before, you can look at whatever discipline it comes to, whatever science, and you will find that it all corresponds with others if they're being practiced in the right way. And as I told you, this came to my head, and I had to put it on paper to make sense of it and to confirm what I was thinking. So again, take a look. Please, my people, debunk anything you can debunk that you see on this sheet. Because as I told you, I'm a student, as you all are, and I'm trying to learn too. So if anybody out there can see anything that is erroneous with what I've just put out, please get back to me and let me know. You can pause this so that you can have a look at it for a bit, and all the notes I've put there, which I've basically mentioned. And I hope you found that interesting. Let me know. Peace.